Hello, this is the 14th day of June. We're looking at the teachings that Jesus did while he was at the Festival of Booths, probably AD 32. He had gone from Capernaum after he fed the 5,000 down into Jerusalem now, and he kind of snuck into town, it says. He went in secretly. Why? Because he couldn't die at the best Festival of Booths. He already knew he had to die at Passover. So he didn't want to cause too big of a scene right now. His brothers were anxious to get this on because they didn't believe in him, and they thought Jerusalem was the place he could really be exposed. So they were encouraging to go down to Jerusalem. And when Jesus did get there, he was causing a lot of debate. Wasn't the outright aggression we're going to see later, but there was a good bit of debate. Because he had, first of all, proven that his healing of the guy, that probably refers to the healing in chapter 5 of the paralytic at Bethesda. He had proved that that was a legal thing by saying, babies have to be circumcised on the 8th day. If that 8th day falls on a Sabbath, you still circumcise him. So you can do something on the Sabbath. If I can circumcise somebody on Sabbath, why can't I heal them and make them completely whole? So he had proven that that was okay. And he was doing some of the signs. So the signs that he was doing had proven his case to some people. But it wasn't everything that they were expecting. We see that in verse 31. And other people were saying, he's got to be the Messiah. But the ones that were looking to the scriptures said, no, it can't be the Messiah because he's from Galilee. Jesus is from Galilee, and the Messiah's got to come from Bethlehem. They really didn't know his whole story, because although he was raised in Galilee, he was born in Bethlehem. And so, yes, he fit all the criteria. They tried to seize him. They couldn't seize him. They tried to arrest him. They put out the order for him to be arrested by the temple police. These guys were Levites. They were kind of like store security, because they didn't have the full authority of the Roman government, or they could do something. They were charged with keeping the peace in the temple. Well, when they go to arrest Jesus, they had to listen to him. And when they came back without Jesus, they were asked, how come you didn't bring Jesus back? Why didn't you arrest him? And they said, we couldn't arrest him. This guy's teaching some great stuff. Nobody's ever taught like this. Nicodemus also stood up for Jesus, saying, we really should hear them out. We shouldn't arrest him just like this. And they dismissed Nicodemus. You don't know what you're talking about. You're from Galilee too. Well, their prejudice was growing, the division was growing, and we'll see that probably within 6 months, they will have fomented enough anger against Jesus that he'd end up on the cross. But there's a lot of story to tell before he gets there. So be blessed today.